Welcome to Las Vegas for the running of the Axalta 300. On the pole for today's race is Dan Bandage. The outside is Griffin Lynn. Crash B Fan is third. Fourth is Tim Gary. And running out your top five is Tyler Lyman. So after the Wild Auto Club race and the 14 of Riley Sprague dominating every lap and winning, we're here at Las Vegas, which is a fast 1.5 mile D-shaped oval in the desert of Vegas. And it's race number 3 of the season as the pace car dives in 30 laps at Vegas. Should be a wild, fun race here today as they come down the front stretch into the restart zone. Green flag in the air, we're racing here at Las Vegas. Looked like as they went through 1 and 2, a car did not get going that well. And it kind of stacked the field up as they hit 3 and 4. And off of 4, it looks like Crash B Fan will lead lap number 1. But here comes Tyler Lyman to the inside with a big push from Hunter Arnsdorf. But Crash B Fan leads lap 1. Yeah, this is kind of going to be what Las Vegas is. It's a really fast track. You barely let off the throttle. And then, as you see, there's a lot of changing for Lee as Hunter Arnsdorf goes by in the 85. He has the 33 of Keith Powell behind him. Now Powell peaks low. So this is going to be right position at the right time. Might have green flag pit stops. So you're going to have to deal with that. And then, you know, you're going to have to get in right position for green flag pit stops because we're going to see some stack ups getting into pit road. They now hit 3 and 4. Look at that big pack. So Josh Crash right now leading, but the 15 of Paul Manick has gotten to the inside. He's going to go around. Now the 54 is coming of Junior Ramos. The 5 is coming of Jeff Bright. That's your Season 1 champion. He hasn't made much noise this season. He's looking for a little bit of redemption here at Las Vegas. He won here in Season 1. He has the 19 of Jason Mio Jr. behind him, who finished second last race. And then also there's Luke Rainey in the 22. As you can see, I think it was the 70, Tommy Turbos. He's in the pits right now. And then we have Turbos back on the way. The 18 of Alex Stewart is slow. The 89 Jay Jefferson is off pace along with the 7 Jonathan Beeford, the 88 of Eli Bright. So there are some guys that have broken. They are back from this pack. That was probably with the stack up with the 70. As Jason Mio Jr. took the race lead from Jeff Bright. Now here comes Luke Rainey to the bottom. He has last race winner Riley Sprague behind him. Sprague makes a move. So those guys right now that have lost the pack, they're hoping for a yellow. John Gammott's coming in the 60 car. He hasn't had the best of seasons. Jim Gammott's behind him in the 16. Those two are teammates. Then you got Gary May in the 30. The 12 of Jack Marshall and others. There's the 34 of Hunter Bob. 92 won the first race of the season, Jay Barker. As John Gammott gets to the race lead, but Jim Gammott's on his back bumper. So I'm wondering if Tommy Turbo didn't get going on the first lap. Kind of stacked up everyone behind him. And he went down pit road, got that problem fixed, and now some guys have fallen out of this package. Here comes Gary May, Jack Marshall, and others. As a wild race here at Las Vegas. We're almost a third of the way through it already. Jack Marshall's through to second. Hunter Bob is going to go to third. Marshall's going to look for the race lead now. Derek Bouchard's coming in the 24. Marshall will clear. Now, Hunter Bob's going to be looking for the race lead. So that's all this is going to be today. Be in the right place at the right time. See, those guys have really lost the pack. They're going to try and get single filed out and try and catch this pack now. Jay Barker, Daytona winner, to the inside for the race lead. Derek Bouchard. Also, Brady Wormnest is coming. There's the 10 of Anthony Wendler. As Barker will clear, move up. Derek Bouchard trying to take advantage. He does. He moves to the inside. They will be a third of the way done next time by. There's Dale Petty in the A7. Haven't talked about him much this season. So he's coming up to the front now. He's on the inside line. 00 Jonathan King is coming. 74 is coming. Jason Semio Sr. Trey Rainey in the 3. Timothy Heath in the 23. Levi Jones in the 43. Here comes Wendler to the bottom of the track. And we're going to see where these guys are. I see Tommy Turbo off pace. These guys off pace, and then these guys back here, they're battling. They are way behind. So not what these guys wanted here at Vegas. They're hoping for a caution, but it doesn't look like we're going to get one, as these guys are kind of pretty tame right now with keeping it double file. Jonathan King underneath Wendler. That was a big run into turn 1. It almost didn't work. Jason Semio Sr. will go for second. Trey Rainey is there in the 3. Grace HCL, last season's champion, is coming up in the 2. He hasn't had a great start to the season. He's going to look to try and rebound here at Vegas. Now Trey Rainey for the race lead back there. There are 3 wide. Junior Ramos got put into the middle. They're going to catch Tommy Turbo because Turbo's off pace. Doesn't have any of the draft. And right now in this lead path, it looks like we have about 32 cars. Then TJ Hanley, that was your points leader coming today. And if he finishes back there, he's not going to be the points leader much longer. Michael Gregory's, it looks like they might have been wrecked. Yeah, there's a wreck. As they came off the corner, someone got sideways. The 31 blew up with Brady Wormnest that stacked the field up. So more problems here at Las Vegas. Brady Wormnest blows an engine in the middle of the pack and luckily got down pit road without much trouble, but man, oh man. And now that allowed a breakaway of a few cars right here, as they will see halfway next time by. Kevin Bandon breaks to the inside, a header on the 31. So now there are 13 cars that have broken away from the pack, and then you've got a next pack, and then you've got guys that are even farther back. So big separation here at Las Vegas. Jonathan Rains to the bottom. Who's going to lead at halfway? And this Las Vegas race, we've gotten problems with guys all over the track. Jonathan Rains leads, but Griffin Lynn is to the bottom. So as Lynn takes the lead, then you see back here, you got guys that are going to try and get back up there. And then you got these guys back here that are going to try and catch up to that other pack. And then you got guys that are just kind of scattered through the fields. Tim Gary has Crash B-Fan behind him. He's going to take the race lead. You got Crash B-Fan looking to the inside. Dale Petty, Anthony Wendler, Grace HCV. And you can see, with less cars now, guys are going to be able to get to the inside even faster. They can see the 2 packs, and they got a 3rd pack back there, and they got Tommy Turbo out here all by himself. As here comes Dale Petty. And it looks like Hunter Bob's leading that pack. He's going to try and just get the draft of these guys and try and cling on to these guys. And then these guys back here, you'll see them coming to frame, but they are far back. They didn't even get into frame. Anthony Wendler to the inside. Tommy Turbo's ahead slow. Okay, they'll probably catch him next lap. Asa Vito's going to go for the race lead. Jonathan King. Jason Semio Jr., Kevin Bandon. As here they come on Turbo. I think Turbo will just join with this pack, though, on the outside, or whatever lane he joins into. Looks like they might if they catch him on a straightaway, that'll be good for them. Or whoever's on the inside, at least. Jason Semio Sr., Kevin Bannon, Timothy Heath, all in the line. Then you got Tim Gary, Trey Rainey, Levi Jones, as it looks like they will catch him this lap. Although it looks like now he might be clinging on. Yeah, he's clinging on to this pack now. So he has caught them, so it won't really affect anyone. As Jason Semio Sr. with the draft from Tommy Turbo is pulled away. And then they're battling back there. This is really going to help the 74. Timothy Heath, Tim Gary, they need to stay in line right now. That's how they're going to catch Jason Semio Sr. I'm sure they're hoping he's going to try and pass Tommy Turbo. That's not going to happen. But they have gotten single file. They're going to be looking to the inside. Couldn't do it, but Tim Gary's going to look for second. Trey Rainey, Levi Jones are behind with 10 laps to go. And still just 13 cars in this pack. But Hunter Bob is starting to catch them. So we might have more cars here at the end. Yeah, it looks like, if anything, it's just going to be 31 cars. These guys back here, 32nd on back. They have not been able to make a move. And now these guys will finally put turbo another lap down. As you can see now, those guys have caught, and they're starting to pass. So this could be an exciting run to the end. Here comes Tim Garrett to the inside. Trey Rainey, Jonathan Rains are there. It's going to be a run to the finish here at Las Vegas. 8 laps to go. Trey Rainey to the bottom. Jonathan Rains coming in the 77. Anthony Wendler also there. Exciting here at Las Vegas. 7 to go this time. And the 77's out front. Here comes Wendler. Back to the bottom. Griffin Lynn, Crash B Fan, Hunter Bob, and others. And right now you got some guys at the back of the pack kind of just hanging on. Griffin Lynn, Crash B Fan. Six to go this time, and they're just trading the lead up front. Who's going to be in the right position at the right time? I'm liking my chances if I'm around 15th right now. And around 15th is Dale Petty. Because you don't want to be too far up front. Right now, I think these guys up here, they're just way too far up front. Come to 5 to go. Unless they get a yellow. Timothy Heath will try and take the lead at the line. 5 laps to go at Las Vegas. The Axalta 300 might go caution free. Here comes Jay Barker, Junior Ramos, Luke Rainey. And then you've got last race winner, Riley Spurley looking to go 2 in a row. I kind of like the chances of Derek Bouchard back there if they keep this train of the line moving. I kind of like back there a little bit. 4 to go. Junior Ramos looks to the inside. There's another lap car ahead. It is Alex Stewart in the 18. Luke Rainey is in second. Riley Spurley is third. Derek Bouchard in fourth. Who has the timing down here at Las Vegas as they come? This time it'll be 3 laps to go, and Luke Rainey is out front. But don't forget Alex Stewart ahead. Here comes Riley Spurley. He's going to look to go 2 in a row as he hits 3 to go, and he's to the inside for the race lead. But I think he's done it too early. Derek Bouchard is behind him. Alex Stewart ahead. But if Bouchard gets clear, might go up with Spurley too. He doesn't. Bouchard. Oh, these guys are pushing up. They're pushing up because Jay Barker just decided to suddenly hit. Cars are coming down pit road, so it's going to be a fuel mileage race. And these guys really had to slow. And that's going to hurt them. Who has enough fuel to stay out? They will see the white flag this time. Whoever stays out will. Derek Bouchard is out front. He has Paul Mick. Cars are coming down here. Riley Spurley has stayed out. No, he hasn't. He's coming down. Who stays out? Who is that? Is that the 16? The 16 car stayed out. Jim Gambit takes the white flag. Can he make it on fuel? Jim Gambit through 1 and 2 off, 2 down the backstretch. Jim Gambit all by himself. And into 3 and 4. Jim Gambit is coming down pit road. The next car is Gary May. But he's coming down pit road. Does Jim Gambit cross the line? Who crosses the finish line? It's going to be... I don't know who it's going to be. Jim Gambit has his pit stall just before the start-finish line. Gary Mays is too. Jim Gambit crossed the line and wins here at Las Vegas. So Jim Gambit played it right and gets it done. Gary May just behind him in second. Riley Spurley third. He couldn't get it done. And others will come across the line. It looks like we will have about 6 cars finish on the lead lap. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finish results from the Axalta 300 at Las Vegas. There were no caution flags and 26 lead changes. There were 21 drivers that led this race. Jim Gambit saved enough fuel to bring it home with the win. He led 3 laps. In second was Gary May. He also was on the same strategy as Jim Gambit. They pitted on the last lap. Their pit stops were just before the start-finish line. Riley Spurley looked to go 2 in a row, couldn't do it. He ended up 3rd. Grace Acevedo, last season champion, 4th. And Jay Barker, who won at Daytona this season, 5th. Jonathan King ended up 6th. Those were the only guys that finished on the lead lap. Then you've got 7th, Derek Bouchard. In 8th was Paul Minnick. 9th was Luke Rainey. And 10th was Kevin Bandon. So there's your top 20. See down here, the guy that led the most laps was Jason Semio Sr. He ended up 18th. He led 4 laps a lap down. So cars finished a lap down that were up front in contention because they had to come down pit road. They exceed 21st to 40th. Some guys back here, they just never had the opportunity to get up there and race at the front because of Tommy Turbo's troubles on lap 1. And that ended up costing them. Now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings after Las Vegas. And as you can see, Riley Spurley still has that point lead. It's only 6 points now over Jim Gambit, who won at Las Vegas. So your 2 winners right now, 1, 2 in points. Gary May is 3rd in points. 4th is Jay Barker. He also won a race. And Kevin Bandon is 5th. TJ Hanley, who came in today with the points lead, he finished towards the back. He ended up 6th. 7th is Jason Smino Jr. In 8th, we have Grace Acevedo, last season champion. Luke Rainey is 9th. And 10th is Crash Beef Fan. So there's your top 20 in the points. And remember, when you're in, but 12 drivers make it in. So if we have more than 12 winners, it's going to be a points race. As you can see, 3 drivers have finished in the top 10 every race. You have Riley Spurley, you have Jim Gambit, and you have Kevin Bandon in there right now, 3 of the top 5. So consistency pays off here. And you have 5 drivers that finished in the top 5 in 2 races. You have your front 4 in points, then TJ Hanley in 6th. As we look down the points list, 21st to 40th, just not the season some of these guys have wanted back here, including Alex Stewart, who is last in points, surprisingly. Brady Wormnest, 39th in points. Then you have John Gambit, 38th in points. Jay Jefferson, 36th in points. Chris Dodd, 35th. Tommy Turbo's 33rd. Eli Bright, 32nd. Just not the seasons they have wanted so far. Trey Rainey, 30th, but still just 3 races they can break through. So the next race will be the Food State 250 at Bristol. See you guys then.